Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I'm participating in Marvellous Marble January 2023. It's an Instagram collaboration hosted by Skull Lover Nails and Polished Opinions. Our theme was Burgundy, Peach, Pink, and Cream. Let's get going. I'll be using Braves Diva, Mad Dog's Ugly Christmas Sweater for my pink. And here we go with Murph. This is my cream. And then my burgundy is I'm as jumpy as a virgin at a prison rodeo. And then finally we've got Thunderball Grotto as my peach. I'll be using my Maniology little detail brush and my little mat down here. I'm going to make a decal this time. Wanted to kind of mix it up, you know, do some stamping marbles, some water marbles. And this one's going to be like a drag marble, but I'm going to do the decals. So I'm just going to do out a strip of each color and try not to get any of the other polish next to it on the brush. I will be checking and wiping it off before I put it back in the bottle. I don't want to get pink in my beige or whatever, or my cream color. And then here we go with that beautiful burgundy. Now I did just do some testing, and of course these water marble like a dream, and I could have water marbled, but I thought, you know, take advantage of this prompt, this theme, this event, and do something that you don't typically do, and that's drag marble. I don't do it near enough, and decided today was the day. Well, the day I recorded this. So we're going to get on in there and get these colors drawn out on the strips. And I'm going to go crazy with it. Y'all are going to be like, what? What is she doing? But the mani ends up turning out cute, so that's okay. So I am going to add drops of the other colors. I'm going to go through all of the colors and add drops alternating over the other striped colors or lines that I've done. And just, you know, I'm going to add a lot of interest to this one. Like I said, I don't get to play this often, so I was playing like big time with this mani. And I do love the Marvellous Marble collaboration. I think that that's way cool. Gotta get some of that pink in there. You guys know I'm gotta get my pink on. And, you know, it really doesn't matter where you place your dots because, you know, this is all gonna end up getting swished and mushed. And, well, I'm not gonna really mush it, but I am gonna drag through it different ways and add to it and, you know, make it, you know, pop with the marble. But I really do think that this is a great way for those of you that don't like dipping your finger down in a cup of water and polish to get that look without having that kind of mess with it. Now I'm just swirling around some more because I can. Now I can tell you, I did have to let this particular decal, this humongous decal that I'm going to cut into pieces, I had to let it dry. And I'm going to just straight up tell you, I let it dry for a good solid day. Because it was thick. Now I am going to grab the mat. After I got a little like bubble, so I'm trying to get the bubbles out using my brush. But I am going to kind of tip it and let it drip a little. I was hoping that would help thin it out just a tad, you know, because I don't want them being too thick. And I'm not squishing the whole thing. I'm just trying to get that bottom to move a little bit. I'm going to take my brush in and see if I can straighten things up a little bit. And I was hoping by touching the bottom that it would like let it drip some more and thin down a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know if it helped or not. And y'all will have to excuse me. It is super duper cold here, and we've got our fireplace insert rocking, and it's made the house very, very dry. And got the humidifiers going. Got 3 of them pumping like 3 gallons of water into the house every day. But it's still not enough for my sinuses. It's aggravating. That's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so after it dried 24 hours, I'm going to do a big, fat, thick coat of this Wet n Wild clear. That way when I go to pull this up, it doesn't break off into pieces. It holds together like a good decal should. Getting all crazy with it, but I do like this. I like the swirls and the fluid look of it. I'm really digging it. Very excited that I got to do this one this time. And it's going to take a lot because this is a big old decal here, y'all. It's going to take care of all 5 fingers over here on my other hand. Now, I do end up putting this on tips because I've been working on my nails, and that video will be out eventually. I tried something for a solid month, and I'll share that with y'all at a later date, but I ended up using tips because I didn't want to mess with my experiment. Alright, so now that that is dried, again, I'll let it sit and dry for a very long time. I'm going to peel it up, and then I'm going to start trimming it up. Getting off the edges that's just clear, get those out of the way, a little bit of just the edge, straighten it all up. I work better with the straight pieces, you know, trying to cut out what I want, getting a good idea of what parts of this decal are going to go where. Gets very exciting. So there it is. Alright, so I'm going to cut it in half. And then on one of them, I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. And then the other one, I'm just going to cut it in half. I'm trying to make up my mind because I already know the ones that get cut in 3 pieces are going on certain nails. And then the one that's cut in half is going to go on certain nails. So I'm just trying to figure it out. So there we have it. I'll be using the Painted Desert Extra Short Almond Gel Tips and the Model 1's base coat. So I'm putting the base coat down here on these gel tips, and I'm going to cure that. Well, I'm jumping ahead of myself, but after I get this on, I do got to cure it. So I cured it for 60 seconds. I'm going to go in with this Nail Reserve Ambrosia as a base color, just in case I have any bubbles or thin spots or, you know, just anything that isn't covered when I apply the decal. That way it just doesn't jump out at you hardcore. It, you know, will be, you know, a little less noticeable if you've got a base color on. And you could get away with totally doing just one coat of color because it doesn't have to be perfect. Cured that one for 60 seconds. And I'm going to do a second coat because that's how I do it. I do like that second coat and getting that opaque. You know, I just have a thing. But you really could get away with one coat. We're going to cure that for 60 seconds. And now we're going to do some Model 1's top coat over these. I don't know if you can see in the background, but my little nails are starting to finally grow just a little bit. Yay. Alright, so I've got the Red Iguana Foil Transfer Gel. I've never tried this. This was in my big order that I did with them. So you apply as thin of a coat as you can get. And I cured it. I don't know why I didn't put the little thing in, but I cured it for 60 seconds under my lamp. And then you just mush it down and try to smooth it out Try to get out any bumps and lumps that you can. And then I've got out my little like curved end scissors to go around this and cut off as much as I can. You'll get a better view here in just a moment, I promise. There we go. And I'm just trimming off anything extra. Now, you couldn't do it like this on a client's hand or your own hand, but when you use nail tips, you can get away with that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to go in with my cleanup brush and go around the edges. And I know it's hard to see because I've got paint on my stand, so it's really hard to see where the nail ends and the stand begins. I'm going to have to clean those up, I guess. I have to figure it out. So I am tapping along all of the edges, trying to smooth anything out. And when you tap along the edges like this, it kind of melts that decal down to your nail and the polish that you've already applied. It kind of melds them together. So that's why I like doing it this way. Getting all crazy with it, trying to make sure I get that tip done. But I'm telling you, already the look, oh, it's so pretty. I'm loving the way it looks. Very, very pretty. Very swirly, and you guys know I love my swirls and swirls. I do, I do. And for me, this is, you know, a lot of people don't like this kind of part of the manicure, but I do. It's cleanup, and it's therapeutic, and it gives you, you know, just slow down, take your time on this part because it really does affect the end game on this manicure by doing the cleanup like this. Alright, so I'm going to top these with the I&M's Out the Door Glossy Top Coat. I know I could have used a gel top coat, but, you know, I'm just proving right here that you can mix and match and do what you do, you know? Do what you want to do what you can. And capping that free edge. I did let them dry for a good day, and then I'm applying it using one of those little nail glue tabs. And don't forget to check out the other manicures, okay, over on the Instagrams. And here is my manicure. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.